Yeah. So remember his brother,
younger brother, baby brother,
Anime report. It's your boy Guerby.
Yo, and this is Jamie. What's poppin', everybody?
What's going on, baby?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, baby?
Yo, we have another fantastic episode today. Today, we want to welcome our special guest over here. Guerby, I thought you were gonna say Awais Hussain.
Awais.
Yeah, thank you for coming back. I don't know why I thought Guerby was gonna say the name because he had it dropped down and I fucked it up.
It's written right there. So
I know his name.
So I could. So you
my
could see
problem is You've
right.
seen me host shows, right?
Yep.
I fuck up everybody's name.
Yep.
I have messed up Michael. I've called Michael Michelle. Like, I have messed up a lot.
That's why I don't host.
I do good with those, man.
You should host. Host is good.
Host is good, man. Builds up, a lot of shit.
It'll make you a stronger comic.
Exactly. When you're bombing, whatever the thing is, man.
All right.
Well, Awais, welcome, man. How you been?
Pretty good. Happy to be here and all.
Good to be in, man. How was the ride?
Not bad. I don't live too far from here. Honestly, it's kind of reminds me. My sister's like old place. Used to live in Mattapan and all, so I've been around this neighborhood before, but it's been a minute.
Gotcha. Oh, dope, man.
Nice.
Dope. You were born in America, right?
Yeah, born and raised in New Hampshire.
No, okay.
Oh, New Hampshire.
Yep.
New Hampshire.
Live free or die.
Yep. I still haven't come up with a good joke about that.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine.
My God! And where's your parents? Your parents was born in the United States also, or were they born?
Nah, they're from Pakistan and all.
They're from Pakistan.
Yeah, I'm a first gen.
Ah, dope. How?
Congrats.
I mean, I am. Wait a minute. You're second generation. Or is it first? You're first?
Not first generation.
Oh, yeah, you're
my
first,
parents
you're
are immigrants. I'm first gen immigrant.
Yeah, you're right. So, am I? Okay, why do I got? So my kids are first generation.
Yes, they are.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm the original. Gotcha.
Yeah, you're an immigrant.
Yeah, no, I'm an original. Right now.
You migrated. Yeah, you're an import.
I'm an original. All right, don't call me no fucking import.
I mean, were you born in the U.S. or not?
No, so I'm an original.
So you're an immigrant.
Yeah, so
No, I'm an original Jamaican. All right, this right here, original.
Original.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this Jamaican thing.
Yes, I'm an original Jamaican.
Very proud of being Jamaican.
Yes, fuck up. And you are a.
Where is this coming from? You never do this. Why are you doing this now?
Because what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm talking about being.
Are you trying to mask the fact that you didn't know what first generation versus second generation is, and now you're bringing up this?
I knew what it meant. I just forgot. Yeah, all right, man. Listen. So, do you go back to like visit and stuff? Pakistan?
Oh, it's been like 6 years and all.
Been like 6 years. But you used to go there a lot when you were a kid?
Yeah, a lot when I was like a little kid. Only a couple times, to be honest. It costs a lot of money to get there.
It's expensive and shit like that.
Yeah.
Ah, man. When I think about Pakistan, all I think about is your cricket team.
Oh yeah, that's what they pride on. Don't know how to play cricket, but yeah, I know people love
you were
it.
here, so you don't know the great. You don't watch it at all either.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't watch it. It's awful. I used to watch it, but not anymore.
I hear cricket is fun, but not fun to watch.
People love it, bro. People love it. People watch that
Oh
shit.
yeah, people got like whatchamacallit, watched the Pakistan versus like India cricket game. That's like the same rivalry as Celtics versus Lakers and all.
What if there's a cricket anime? Would you watch it?
Was it cricket anime?
No, if there probably is, and I'm not looking for it because honestly, that would be awful.
Oh, cricket anime.
Yeah, an anime about
would be
cricket.
dope. What are you talking about? That would be dope.
Really? You don't even
With the bats?
You don't even want to watch
And the pitching.
You watch the baseball anime?
I would never watch. I don't like sports anime in general, but I would in general. But I do like some. But I don't like baseball, so that's why I don't watch.
Would you watch a
It
cricket?
probably would still be dope.
Would you watch a cricket anime? I'm asking this because I know your favorite anime that you told me is Blue Lock.
Yep. I mean, I've watched a few sports animes, but
Oh no, here we go.
okay, Guerby was right. Cricket is boring, so to watch. So I don't think I watch it. Like I've seen Kuroko no Basketball.
Yeah.
Like I've seen Blue Lock and all. Like
I feel like a cricket anime would be awesome because they niggas could like bat the ball to space. Boom. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god!
It's like they generally show like the ball to the hit, and it takes like a whole minute, just like all the transition between their thoughts and all that, like in this moment, and then he hits it. Pretty much something that would take like 2 seconds in real life to make it 2 minutes in an anime.
Wow. Let me ask you a question, because this will make me watch Blue Lock. Because I did love Shaolin Soccer. You ever seen Shaolin Soccer, that movie?
Nah, I haven't.
Man, that movie, more than hilarious. It's fucking awesome. Honestly, I want to watch Blue Lock just to see if they took it from Shaolin Soccer, just to see. Because Shaolin Soccer is like dope. Mm-hmm. But is there any moment where like the main character in Blue Lock kicks the ball? You know what I mean? And it like goes to space, hit the moon, bounces off the moon, and like go in the goal, like hit the goal, like boom! Oh my god! That's the space ball moon goal, whatever technique. Is that the type of shit that happens?
What do you mean by the moon? You mean the goalpost, dude?
No. Talking the real moon.
The real moon?
What?
That will make it worth it to me if that's the type of shit. Like the different type of.
You notice we haven't introduced the episode, right?
What are you talking about?
You just immediately jumped into asking questions. Welcome to episode 98, guys. Welcome.
Reset. Thank you for watching. Okay,
we did our intro. We did our intro, but you didn't do the whole outline. What we're gonna talk about.
Yeah,
you didn't do
all
that.
right, episode 98. So what I'm saying is,
no outline.
Outline. No. I didn't like that. I didn't like that the last time. I sound weird. I hate that. I want to go back. I want to go back to the original of me and you. I have an outline of what this is about.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna read like blah blah blah. That's why I'm asking him about his backstory like this. I feel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know I did went into Blue Lock a little bit away into that situation. My bad. Blue Lock. What is it about Blue Lock? Why is it so popular? We had Nestor on last week, and
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, and Nestor gave his big take on it, and Guerby said some shit on it. Internet hates him, but let's go past that part about the internet hating Guerby about Blue Lock. But why is it so loved? Because the reaction I wasn't expecting, like so much. Like, people calling him a hater and shit like that. Like, why is it so loved? Like, what is this fascinating thing about it?
Well, one, probably the big reason, it's created by Shonen Jump. That's a given itself. Probably two, it's like the whole philosophy in that show and all about having an ego and all. If you look at compared to Ted Lasso's like, oh, make that extra pass so your team can win. Blue Lock's about, no, you be that guy that scores the winning goal of the World Cup. Like, you take that shot.
Gotcha.
It's honestly that philosophy, I think, like, you know what? People are always against, like I said, ego will destroy you. So this one gives you a philosophy of like, oh, ego is good for you. It'll help you focus on yourself, make you better, and honestly, that's what the show is about. And honestly, you see the characters growing that way.
Gotcha. So, if I ask you, like, what's like a favorite episode of yours, right? A favorite episode of yours that would give a great example of why this show is so good and why I think people who don't watch it should watch it.
Yeah, probably like the game where it's like they're like the final round. It's like pretty much Blue Lock. It's like there's 4 games. If you have the best record, two top team records will be able to advance. The rest lose. And the final game, they faced like in the first season, they faced like the best team and all, the one who won all the games, like kind of the main characters team and all. And honestly, they were down 0-3. They were able to come back and win the game and all that because all these characters like grew their ego, they grew their strengths and all that. They pull off insane goals. Even the last character, like for that episode, like the main character Isagi, he learned how to use like vision and all that to score a goal himself and all.
Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't watch real sports in general. So I never looked at a sports anime to really watch.
Okay.
Like any of them. and I don't know. Each people have their own things. Like there's people who watches anime, like that mecha. Mecha's a big thing. I don't like mecha. I know Gundam Win, but I was never a fan of Gundam Win like that. But I know Gundam Win, and I used to see Gundam Win comes on in Toonami, but I never watched it. I never got into those type of anime. I never got into.
Well, also makes Blue Lock interesting. It's like a survival like show too. It's like if pretty much they put the Blue Lock as facility for training the best players, and if you lose, you get kicked out and you're no longer eligible to play on the World Cup team. It's honestly like an anime. It's like honestly kind of like another Squid Games, It's like survival to the death. If you lose, your soccer career ends. If you win, you advance, and like sooner you become like the best striker in the world.
Gotcha. You know what? Because we've been talking about it constantly now, you're the second guest that brings it up. I am going to try. Guerby has watched season 1. I am going to try to watch it. I am, because I need to. Because I'm gonna need to, and then so I can make conclude, better conclusions.
Let me ask you
if I really
did you like
it
Squid Games?
Squid Games? I never got into that.
Really?
And I'm not the person that because it's cool. I never got into it. I was never the type of what is it? Is it horror or is it just like a mystery type of thing?
Nah, survival and all that. If you survive, you win a lot. You play a bunch of 5 games. You survive, you make a lot of money. But it's also life or death. Like people can die in these games.
Gotcha. Did you watch Squid Games?
Yes.
How is it?
It's great.
It's great. I never watched it. So you have watched season 1 of Blue Lock. And,
yes.
And would you consider that it's similar in survival status?
No, it's nothing like Squid Games.
See, 2 different opposite.
Because Squid Games, in terms of I watched the first season of Blue Lock, and this is the only reason why I'll push back on you on this, because I watched 2 seasons of Squid Games. Squid Games is more about how people take advantage of people in their lowest state. Versus Blue Lock is a bunch of young, ambitious football players being selected to represent their country. So it's like a completely different thing. Now,
but there is betrayal in Blue Lock and all that, kind of like the same.
Yeah, there's betrayal in everything. Doesn't mean that Squid Games and Blue Lock are the same. That's like saying Blue Lock and Sailor Moon are the same because there's betrayal in it. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same.
Well, it's a little bit more than just betrayal. He said like a survival. That's what he said. He said you don't think there's any underlying of a survival of you want to make it to this. I know that survival doesn't mean death. I mean surviving, staying on the team, right? It's a very
exactly.
high. I think that's what he means.
Yeah, I didn't get that feel from Blue Lock. And the characters, they didn't introduce enough of the characters for me to care about when they did get voted off or they wasn't on the team, they didn't make the team or anything like that. At least for the first season, I didn't care about any of those people. Versus in Squid Games, everybody that passed away that was close to the main character or whatever they were focused on, you cared when they passed away. Or they had a good death or whatever the situation may be.
Yeah, fair.
And they're not being forced. That's a big difference between Squid Games. Squid Games, there's people almost being forced to play the game.
Not true. They had the second episode of the first season of Squid Games. They chose to vote off, and they came back.
Yeah, but not really. Well, that's what I'm saying in terms of the Squid Games. They give you the illusion of choice, but it's either you go back to owing a bunch of money, or you play the game.
That's what I mean. Life or death situation. It's legitimate. It's you go back to where you were before. In a bad situation.
Yeah, but these kids don't end up with money. They don't owe any money.
Yeah, they don't, but they all have the goal. They all have a dream being the best soccer player, so they gotta go back to their normal life. They don't have a chance.
Well, this is part of the reason why I don't like Blue Lock, because they make it seem if you don't make it through this trial with this team, then your dreams are over forever. That's not the case.
Well, if you're from Japan, that is your dream. Who else are you going to play for?
Well, first of all, these are not real characters, real people. Let's be careful. We're talking about anime here. I'm talking about...
No. We're talking about...
It's reflecting real sports.
Yeah, but if you look at soccer in real life, you got to make it young. You can't get it when you're 22 and all.
unless you're
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
unless you're playing for the United States and they
Yes.
came in your village and you were a good player, they'll bring you here.
Oh yeah, you can be 25 and play for like the local like New England Revolution and all that.
There's some good teams here that make some money, man. More than just local, just like national, not international. US got a club now that play. They never win, but you know they're doing good. Messi's playing for them now, so they should be better.
He's playing Miami.
The MLS, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking like for the Miami side, for national part. So this is the question I want to ask, because in real life I did used to watch soccer a lot. You know, Manchester United was my biggest team.
Yo, boo.
I'm from Jamaica. Go fuck off.
Arsenal, baby.
Actually, there is Jamaicans who love Arsenal.
Did Manchester United fire their coach or?
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been following. I haven't been following up with it. In the most recent years, I've just, you know, between life, when I catch certain stuff, I get certain stuff. But I have not been following up with it like that, to be honest. So I that's something I would have to search right now, and that's even surprising to me that they're having this problem.
Okay, sounds like he did get fired. 'Cause it looks like fans are losing their love for the team.
Ooh, I feel like fans been losing their love for the team. Quick question, Blue Lock. You guys both are watching. Is this about just playing for Japan, or is there a clubs? You know, just again,
This is
Manchester
playing for
United.
Japan.
It's just playing for Japan.
You're representing
Actually,
Japan.
in the manga, they go into like the next series where they talk about where like the next phase they like play with club teams actually like from Europeans. So these guys play with like guys
So
from
Arsenal,
Europe and all.
Manchester United, those type
Yeah,
of
they
big
rephrase
teams.
the names and all that. Like they call like Manchester City, Manshine City, and all in the manga.
Oh.
Yeah, but they're like actual like European clubs within that like show and all.
I feel like it would have been so much more interested if that's so it. Well, I should watch it. Blue Lock people, don't come on my throat. 'Cause you that fan base is a bit toxic. I didn't realize until we put up. These niggas been covered for, and I kept having to.
It's pretty entertaining reading the Reddit posts and all.
Yo, I had to keep like replying, even though I'm replying under or banner, and me and Guerby represents our entire banner. I gotta still separate myself. Like, hey, this is Jamie. Don't worry, it's only his opinion. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Well, I want to say something to you guys, you people that hate me for my Blue Lock take. At the end of the day, you guys don't know this because we just got on YouTube and everything like that. Well, we tried before it's demonetized. Anyway, the point is this. We've been doing this for 2 years, right? Doing this podcast. We're just finally making it onto YouTube. And I'll be honest with you, we have a lot of wild takes. If you go back and listen to like our audios on Spotify and everything, please go do that. We make a lot of wild takes. You guys are just hearing this for the first time, but I'm gonna be very honest, I don't care.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I really don't.
I care though. He's the bad cop on the good.
Yeah, love Jamie, hate me.
Love the podcast for only me. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I want to ask
Go ahead.
Avas a question.
Go ahead.
Other than Blue Lock, how did you get into anime in the first place? How old were you when you started watching anime?
Oh, if I was a kid, it's like, yeah, I watched DBZ back then and all. Yeah, it was Goku
that was
got
the
me
first
in
one?
anime and all.
Okay.
From that start, from Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, I was a kid around Dragon Ball Z
Yeah,
time.
that's what I'm saying. Because that's why because I watched Dragon Ball Z first before I even realized that there was a original version, which was Dragon
I didn't
Ball.
even know
Yeah.
Dragon Ball existed before.
Yeah,
that.
exactly. And I actually did watch it in dub before like a whole like sub
Right.
started spinning off.
Right.
Gotcha.
So how long you been watching anime now? Since you was a little kid? You haven't
Yeah, since
stopped?
like 7 years old and all.
Wow.
So you started off with Dragon Ball Z, like that's the first. Why is it? It's so many people that's their first. But Dragon Ball Z is big though. I know, like.
I mean, I never met someone who's a DBZ fan that was an asshole.
For real. I've met some, but yeah.
Yeah, there's
because
definitely some
there was guys in our neighborhood that they watch Dragon Ball Z, but they don't watch other anime.
Oh,
So
dang.
like we'll talk about like Dragon Ball Z, and as soon as you go on like, well yeah, have you ever checked out Bleach? He's like, nigga, what are you doing, dude? We're talking about Dragon Ball Z.
By the way-
You start getting weird to them, and they go like, like they're like, no. I stop it right here.
By the way, I realized
This
a
is
lot of those guys were lying. A lot of those guys do watch other anime other than Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball Z was so like masculine and hyper toxic that they focused on that.
They
but
thought they
watched
were
that.
cool just watching it. and all.
Yeah, just watch. Yeah, because you know, apes, Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I'm Jamaican. I know I started that earlier because I never went through the shit that so many people went through, like being like called like weird for like I would.
Watching anime.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was already weird when I started watching DBZ, so I just accepted it and started watching on anime.
I brought in my like anime shirt. Nothing. I never got like bullied. Even I had a lot of like friends and a lot of stuff like that. I did everything I wanted. You know what I mean? So Jamaicans used to have this thing. They used to walk in the hallway, right? And they walk in the hallway. They will always be leaning back, like this cool walk. Like they always look like, what's up? Like, yeah, man. You know, like all this cool walk. I'm the nigga with my backpack up like this and hopping walking. Like, I should have gotten my ass
You
kicked.
skipped.
Yes. Like,
You skipped
if
through the
you saw
hallways.
me, like you'd have like, nah, somebody should kick his
Did you have
ass.
glasses back then too?
I've been had glasses, man. I was born with glasses.
It's like Steve Urkel back then.
Steve Urkel. Oh yeah, what was the episode? He was born with glasses. Yeah, that was me. So, but it never. But I also did sports. I was very active. I was also. I was in a lot of stuff. I took place in to do a lot of shit. So. But I never went through this shit where I know a lot of people in the community where they talk about like, yo, I used to get bullied for watching this or teased for watching this. I'm like, damn, I never went through any of that. You know what I mean? Only thing I got was my mom saying like, you should go fucking do your homework and stop watching like anime or play video games. Like I used to get like the mom and like them saying like you're wasting your life. Like that's about it, but not like.
I mean, the biggest trend was like when we were like growing up. It's like we'd watch like when like we started watching like Japanese with like in Japanese with English subtitles and all.
Sub, dub.
Yes.
Sub or dub?
Sub.
Sub.
I'm
No,
sub.
because there was a time like back then though when like Naruto was out, but Naruto Shippuden was out, but it was only in Japanese.
Right.
So if you wanted to like catch up on it, you'd have to watch it with Japanese with English subtitles.
Yeah.
And people found that weird that we'd do that, but like, hey, it's because those episodes were ahead. We want to catch up and all.
That I feel like honestly, most people that started watching sub, it's because they could not wait.
Exactly.
For the dub.
For the dub, they could not wait, and they're like, fuck it, and they got into it, and then you train because I do call it training, learning to like follow a show and reading subtitles for a whole different language. I think you have to definitely train your brain for that type of shit.
Dude, that whole
and get used to
Japanese
it.
with English sub helped a whole generation become better readers and all.
No,
I-
100%.
Yeah.
My friend,
doubt
my friend used to say, "Yo, my friend."
Sub makes you better
Sub-
reader.
I feel like read faster, I guess. Yeah, my friend used
That's
to
hilarious.
say. My friend used to say to this girl, she's like, "How do you do that? How do you don't speak the language and then you have to read and find?" She's like, "How do you do that and follow the show?" And this nigga said, "Swear to God," he's like, "It's my shot and gun." Word for fucking word. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah.
I'm a dub guy. I'm a dub guy. I do watch sub too. Like we're watching Solo Leveling right now. Like we're like covering it as a podcast.
But redo a thing though. Go back.
We
and
go
that
back
would make it
and
good.
watch the So I watch the sub and then I go back to the dub and watch it again.
There are some stuff that I just cannot watch sub. I can't do Dragon Ball Z sub.
Yeah, because Goku's voice and all that.
Yeah,
it's
it's
too
just
It's too squeaky.
Yeah, it's too different. They're too silly.
Vegeta. Like I can't. I can't.
It sounds
do
like an annoying lady on your street, you know?
Yeah. See, when I hear that voice, it sounds like she's naked running around, like at someone. It just not. No disrespect to the original voice actor of Goku. I know that's the original voice actor, but Sean. I'm forgetting his name. His first name is
Sean Hamill.
Yeah, Sean Hamill. That's my
That is
childhood.
Goku.
That's my childhood
is
Goku,
Goku.
for me.
Yeah,
know what
that's
I mean?
Goku forever.
That's Goku for me,
Yeah.
man.
The fun fact about Sean Hamill, when he first interviewed for that role, he didn't know anything about Dragon Ball Z, so he actually wanted to go for Goku or Gohan at the time in a script that had the most lines, you know.
Yeah.
But he did not realize that Goku was a big thing.
I saw that. He did not know he got the main character. He's like, man, I don't want that. I wanted Piccolo. Because the guy who does Piccolo, he does Vegeta, and some very I
Good
can't
sound.
By the way, they got
yeah.
that voice as Vegeta's everywhere. I hear his voice almost in every.
He's
Yeah.
All Might in My Hero Academia.
All Might in My yeah.
Yep.
I don't like the dub in My Hero, to be honest. I'm not a fan of the dub in My Hero.
I like it. Deku's like more awkward with that voice.
He's more awkward with that voice.
Yeah.
I don't mind the dub in My Hero.
I
watch both. I watch both. I watch dub and sub for almost every anime I watch.
There's certain animes that like for instance, like Bleach. Have you watched Bleach?
Yep, I've seen it.
I can do both dub and sub.
I
with
started
Bleach.
watching that in dub.
Because I started watching Bleach in the dub.
So.
I couldn't wait, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Every week it came out, I was on website that could give us viruses. I have to.
That's crazy.
And all they gave us was like sub. Like back in the days, Bleach dub would literally come out almost a month
Yeah, it'll take forever.
after the sub. Like I could not wait that long. It was just like no.
That is a good point.
And this is when I moved from Toonami to now my computer.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
You couldn't wait.
Now I'm using all these different type of but wait, in school, did you go through any of these with like friends or anything, even in the neighborhood with people saying shit to you because you like anime, or were you more like hidden, like you watched it but you weren't like talking about it unless you were around like friends who like watch it? Like how are you?
Yeah, to be honest, I took a break from anime, like
see,
but like
everybody
what
goes
you
through a
call it,
break.
like middle school and high school. Wasn't
Yep.
trying to be myself, being someone else. But hey, then I got back into it my senior year. I had a couple friends I could talk to about that.
It's still going.
Yeah.
But yeah. Wow, so that's good. That's good to hear because there's so
Yeah.
many people.
Once I got back to anime, I got back to my roots.
Gotcha. Now, I'm happy with that, man. There's so many people that I know that has talked to me about like, yo, we used to be bullied and shit for that, and I never went through that. Gerby similar. Never
No,
went
I
through
didn't get
anything like
bullied
that. You ever-
because no one knew. I never told
Maybe
anyone.
is it because
I
we were
completely hid it. Completely.
maybe because you're immigrants and people of immigrants, or we're around immigrants and immigrants maybe didn't do the same. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
no one knew I watch anime.
Oh no!
Oh, you hit it.
Yeah, I hid it.
Oh
Man,
no! When I was
I
like
wasn't
22 and I was watching like anime, it's like my dad's like, "Why are you still watching cartoons?"
Yeah, see, family, of course, that's what they do, and they disrespect the fuck out of you calling it cartoon. Yo, if
Well,
you ever,
it is
if-
Japanese cartoons.
but don't say it. Shut the fuck up. Yo, man, if you have a girlfriend, man, whenever she piss at you because you know she hates it, she like, go ahead, go watch your cartoon. I'm like, bitch.
All right, let me ask you a question,
Whatever.
Awais. What is your do you have a top 5 all time?
Ooh,
Your
top
favorite
5.
animes?
Yeah, let me see here. Definitely Death Note on top of that.
Death Note's number 1.
Yeah, Death Note number 1.
Okay, great choice.
I'd say Code Geass. That'd be number 2 for me.
Code Geass is a
Yo,
great story.
so many people like that shit.
It's a great story.
It's a great ending. Incredible.
Great story.
So that's it's mecha, right?
No.
Doesn't have Code Geass. I look. What's that
It's not
robot
a
in the
mecha.
back? What's that robot in the back?
There's robots in it, but they're not the main fighting
Yeah.
force.
It's like the idea of like kind of like the British Empire where it takes
Yeah.
over the world and all.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's more
bro.
like a revenge
So I'm gonna
story,
be honest.
really.
It was they say don't judge the book by the cover.
Right.
I definitely did that with Code Geass
You was
because I
like,
saw
"Mecha? Hell
I
nah."
saw the robot. I'm like, nah, I didn't even
that.
give
Let me
a
I'll
ask
shit.
you this:
Mecha.
did you like Light from Death Note?
Yeah.
Then you'll like the main
Then
character
you're
of Code
like,
Geass. He's like they're very
It's
similar.
similar. Very
Note-
smart.
Death Note is an amazing fucking anime. Like I can't. Listen to me. The two anime there's 3 animes that I discovered on a whim, and I'm always grateful for it. And that's Parasite, Death Note,
Death Note.
and Summertime Rendering.
So okay.
What's that?
Summertime Rendering is way below. It's like
I'm telling you about me, my opinion, what I
way
like, and
below.
I'm telling you that I've discovered on a whim. You know what I mean? Like I put it in that category. There's animes that I put over. Yeah. So remember his brother,
younger brother, yeah, baby brother, yeah.
Yeah. So to get back on topic, you never really. We were talking about what's it called?
Top 5.
Top 5.
anime, yeah.
You brought out your top 5. You said Death Note, Code
Code Geass.
Code Geass, and then what else?
DBZ will always be in my heart, so that's number 3. Probably 4, I have to go to Demon Slayer. And 5, I have to go to Blue Lock.
Gotcha.
Wow, Blue Lock is in the top 5 all
I thought
time.
Blue Lock was your. I thought Blue Lock would have been your top, but you know.
Yeah, top for now.
Top 5 all time. Wow.
Top 5.
Do you have a top 5, Jamie?
Did we went over that before? But my
Yeah,
top,
but this is YouTube. This is a new audience. I don't know if they're gonna go back.
You're
and
my
listen
top
to
5
it.
already. So One Piece, number 1.
Of course.
Bleach.
Bleach.
Bleach is right after after. So after Bleach, Naruto, and
You have 2 more.
I know I have 2 more. There's a bunch of them competing for each other right now because there's some new animes that kind of like came in that I think I really love. Oh, sorry. Alchemist Brotherhood specifically.
Okay.
That's 4, am I right?
Yep. Full Metal. Yep.
That's Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
And then Hunter x Hunter.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. So
The newer ones, there's some newer ones here, but they go down a little bit further down.
They gotta work their way up.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
work their way up. No particular order. I don't have 1 through 5, or just these are just my top 5 right now. I have Yu Yu Hakusho, which is my
Oh, the
That would probably
90s
be my
anime.
6th.
That's
Yu Yu
mine.
Hakusho
Yu Yu
probably go
Hakusho
my
is a
6th.
classic and
It's
all.
a classic.
Yeah.
It falls apart at the end. That's why it's not a lot of people's top. I think a lot of times. But anyway.
Now I know what year you were born and all.
Yeah. Yes, you do. I got Yu Yu Hakusho. I have Jujutsu Kaisen. I love Jujutsu Kaisen.
I
It's so
forgot
nice.
that
I
we
love it.
argued about this.
I told you. I think
we
Jujutsu
argued
Kaisen's
about
gonna
like
end up
I'm like,
being
come
one of
on,
the
bro. I'm
greatest
like, you're not
animes
even
that's ever
gonna
existed.
fucking wait.
I'm not gonna
until
wait
it
till
gets
it's finished.
further.
It's so good. It's
All
so
right, go
good.
ahead. Sorry, let me stop bugging you.
I
Go
got
ahead.
Attack on Titan. That's in my top 5, 100%. I love Attack on Titan. And then I have Naruto and Bleach. Those are my top 5 right there. Hunter x Hunter is probably in there too. But
Are you surprised that DBZ is
tied
not
with
in our
someone.
top 5?
No, not really. I fell through a lot past years.
Yeah. No, really love DBZ, and it's I personally I don't put DBZ in
in
any
a top 5. It's in its own
It's
other
in its
category.
own other category
Yeah, it's
because
its own
it's,
category. Yeah.
it started it for
It
us.
started anime.
It's a
no.
legacy. It's a legacy. category.
DBZ
Yeah.
started anime and all that.
For the big popular,
For the West.
DBZ
yeah.
and
For
One
the
Piece.
West,
DBZ
Akira,
and One Piece.
Yeah.
So
DBZ.
DBZ definitely before
Sailor
all
Moon.
of that because One Piece took a very long time to catch on, and you know what I mean. But so Akira the movie, which all
Huge.
the older people,
Huge.
you
Yeah.
know, that's what they
For
watch
the U.S. market.
for the U.S. market, and then DBZ came in and just went. And
Oh,
then
dude,
Pokemon is also another. Pokemon even before, sorry, what do you call it? Naruto and all of them, Pokemon really got. But the problem is, in the community, we don't really look at Pokemon as an anime.
It is an anime.
It is an anime, but we never talk about it.
It kind of is a kid show because they do the same
I
thing
think that's
every year.
the thing. It's similar to Yu-Gi-Oh. How much of us say Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh is an anime.
I met somebody who said Yu-Gi-Oh's in their top 5.
In their top 5.
I don't know how, but
Is there a specific-
Oh, we did Maz.
Maz? Was it Maz that said that?
'Cause
Maz,
Ma-
you need to come on the pod.
Yeah, because
Alright.
Maz
I need to
is
talk about
Egyptian,
that.
and they have a lot of Egyptian shit. The pyramid, the top. That's what he said to me.
Exodia and all.
Yeah, that's what he
Yeah.
said to me. Yeah.
Wow, that's
He probably got that all 5 cars in his room somewhere.
Probably jerking off to it. But nobody does. DBZ, I put it in that type of category. What's an anime that you like that you don't think everyone like? It's not super popular.
Blue
You
Lock.
don't think a lot of. No,
I'm joking.
fuck.
I don't like.
Blue Lock is massive.
Anyway, I'm joking.
No, an anime that a lot of people probably haven't watched. It's very unique in its taste, and you don't think a lot of people
Diamond
would
in the
probably
Rough.
get into it. Yeah.
I'll probably have to say a Pocket 3 Diaries and all.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
I've heard of that one.
Is that the one with the bow?
No.
I saw
So
that
it's like
picture.
this. It's like during like ancient Chinese kingdom and all that.
Mhm.
This girl who like I don't know. She like works for the empire and all. Before her life, she was a apothecary, which is like someone who studies medicine, poison. And she shows her unique skills like in that show and all, like how she can like solve medicines, cure people, and I can discover like which stuff has poison and all.
Is it a isekai or no? Yeah, I heard you said unique skill. Is it a isekai or
No. I mean, I don't know what that word means. So.
okay.
when you get
Explain to him.
reincarnated, when you die,
No,
you get
not
reincarnated.
reincarnated. No.
To a different world.
Her father was a former expert in medicine and poison and all that. She took on those skills and all, and it's like crazy, dude, how she's able to solve these like mysteries and all that. You know. Kind of like, what was that old school detective anime and all?
Old school detective anime?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know personally. I can't even think of an old school. The only old school detective anime that I know is Yu Yu Hakusho, because he was a fucking detective.
Yeah, he was.
He's a
is.
de-
Even though he didn't do any detective skills
He
and
did
all.
not
He
do
did in the
any
beginning.
detective
No,
work.
he didn't.
What did he solve?
What
This
did
nigga was
he
just.
You guys
I'm gonna
forget.
punch.
You guys before he went and got trained. You guys forget that he did solve a couple cases.
Did he?
Yes, he went and fought some demons. There was a guy that was being controlled or making his mood sad by demons, and he destroyed the demon. So he did do a little detective work.
I haven't watched it in a while, so I can't. I can't.
I don't see how that's detective work.
That
Detective
is
work.
detective work. He figured out what was wrong with this guy and helped him.
Like what you call
Did
it?
he have
The police officer from Squid Game's a detective. He's able to solve things and all, and like pinpoint what everything's going on.
Did he have a booklet writing down?
No. He wasn't that kind of detective.
Exactly. He was awful at it.
Well, I'm just telling you.
I mean, the better word be called spirit fighter, not spirit detective.
Yeah. Spirit fighter.
he
for real.
detected stuff.
I don't know, man, but we have a lot of time there, so we like to ask people generally, what's that anime that they like to watch. What's your take on what fan service is in the anime world?
Is that like they do reviews and all that?
No. See, that's why I make sure I act. So in anime world, when they say fan service, they talk about titties. Titties showing big cleavage, big whatever thing. Anything to please the fans, but it was with body. Because I found out fan service in the comic book world is different. Fan service in the comic book world is when they do some
American comics, you mean?
comic book.
American comic books.
Yeah, not manga.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't say manga, but comic book from Marvel, DC, whatever. When they do fan service in that, it's when they basically add like a special character that's from the comic book in the movies that the fans will pick up like, oh my god, that's from the, and it's not necessary. It doesn't belong there. The average viewers wouldn't understand it, but the super fans, they would see it and get it. That's fan service to them, which is weird, and I've learned that. But fan service for the anime world is titties. What's your take on that? It's a lot,
It's an anime trope for sure.
It's a huge anime trope with big boobs, the blonde hair.
Yeah,
some of them even go
the weaves and all.
Yeah, some of them even go like way beyond that, like titties showing and everything. Like there's this anime called High School DxD. Have you ever seen it?
Yep, I've seen the first 2 seasons.
You have gotten through
The
it, bro.
only 2 seasons.
No. There's 4 seasons.
That's 4 seasons.
Yeah, I watched it. Still watching it.
On where? On where? On Crunchyroll?
Yeah, on Crunchyroll. On Crunchyroll. I decided, because I started it in high school, whatever, so I decided, let's just finish it and get it over with. So that's what I know. So you like High School DxD?
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, but besides like the whole weave stuff, it's not bad with story and all that.
Gotcha.
I like whatchamacallit, like the red dragon versus the white dragon like fighter and all that. That's actually pretty good.
That's pretty decent, stuff like that. There's a lot of people that have strong opinion on fan service. There's a lot of people
Oh
who
my
don't.
god.
who don't
Now I gotta
fuck
go
with
back
it.
and finish this.
And then probably a bunch of dudes who don't like Blue Lock. It's all guys.
You mean guys like me? Yeah.
Guys that
all
mean
me.
stuff like that.
It's all me, baby.
It's a lot of them who don't like. Fan service is okay.
I gotta finish High School
me.
DxD then.
You gotta finish it.
I didn't know there was 2 other seasons. God damn it.
It's because the gaps are so far apart between when they were letting them out.
There's
that's the
too
thing
much
that happened.
tatas. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's way too much
That is
tatas.
their fan base is just that.
It's horrible.
I like the fact that it's
It's hard
dragon.
to focus on the plot when you're getting a boner. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really difficult.
I like the fact that the dub voice for the Dragon Gear is the voice of Vegeta, and that's what makes it so better for me. Because I'm like, this voice is too prideful for this.
I mean, the one thing it's like crazy to me, like this dude had like naked girls like sleep, like being in bed with them at night,
Yeah,
but he's still a virgin.
he's still a virgin.
Yeah.
But he's
Yeah.
also very, very young. very, very young.
Yeah, they're all like 15, 14, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, there's
I'ma be
people in the
honest.
U.S. like losing at that time, so.
That's the next thing. So, did you watch Dandadan?
Yes, I did. I watched the whole first season.
Perfect. There was a lot of controversy in Dandadan, right? Oh my God, they're sexualizing teenagers. Blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah, the
And I'm
first
like,
episode and all.
have you guys watched or seen High School DxD?
They don't watch anime, clearly.
Cause I'm like, what the
These are
fuck?
people who are coming from outside of anime watching
But
anime.
you gotta be fair on one thing, Dan does make it more creepy.
Weird,
In
because
what
that's
way?
their thing.
In what way does it make it more creepy?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
aliens and all.
Does that make it more creepy?
But the way they show their face and all that and all.
Well, we're more talking
like
about.
smiling and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, well the dick coming out, the machine dicks or whatever, definitely that's kill. But that's not what people are not even talking about the weirdness of it. They're just all they have is the underlying tone of it, because the underlying tone is like, oh, what Dandadan is going for is that their show, because so the creator, I read this about the creator because I wanted to find out because I like the show. The creator of the show didn't want to create just a shonen full action. Because that's what he had, and he's like, man, I love these. These are what I grew up on. I love the full-on action, but I want a little bit more like a romance connection with the two people. But I don't want it to be like, bam, they're romance. I want it to be a build-up to it. And what he did was, he said he bred like hundreds, like so much of like the romance anime to get a good idea of exactly how to deal with it and how to dealt with it and how to contrast the story and make it action impactful and put in the sci-fi weirdness.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Like,
it took like the 6 or 7 episode for the guy to realize he's in love with the girl.
Exactly, but even at the end, they still have not flush out their feelings for each other yet. Because again, they're teenagers.
Yeah.
So this happened. So this is just how he's dealing with it.
You're telling me Dandadan is a romance anime for real?
No, it's not a romance
It's
anime.
built into it.
He wanted a mixture of it. He just didn't. He said he did not want just a full-on.
Because most romance animes are slice of life. They're not fantastical.
He wanted what he wanted is this. He
just
wanted
took
a
romance
shonen
and
anime
action, shonen anime, yeah, with romance
mixed with sci-fi, because he's a big sci-fi head,
And romance.
with romance. That's what he wanted. And he said the two things that he was very good at was the sci-fi, making any weirdness, and the action, but the romance, he did not know how to convey that properly, and he didn't want it to end up just like other anime, which, he doesn't know how to tell
And
the
he
story
gives-
properly.
And
with
he
it.
give
suited
examples?
fan service with that grandma on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he give examples of what animes that did it wrong?
That did it wrong? I can tell you a bunch of them did it wrong. Bleach tried to showcase with any romance between him and
Oda Hime?
or the Ime, or also Neji and I don't know what the fuck is going on with me today.
Neji and who?
Oh my god.
Who you talking
Ice
about?
Power.
Ice Power?
She's
And that girl he first saved in the.
she's the one that basically is responsible for why Ichigo really got access to his Soul Reaper power.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yep. She's the one who helped get him like. the
Yeah,
powers and all.
I know her name. I don't know why it's
Yeah,
not right now. Whatever. Either what the case is, there's a lot of anime, and the more comes, I'll bring it up in my head because I don't want to fuck it up. Keep trying to think about it, but he just wanted it because romance animes are, like you said, slice of life are done very different than shonen. Because shonen, they want their concentration to be on the storyline within the action. And that's what's going to get from the mystery, the high volume stakes. Those are the stuff that they try to concentrate more on. Relationship is just more on the side aspect, and they glimpse over it. And he's just like, I want a mixture of everything. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Rukia, there we go. Ugh. Alright. Either way, but this is when I read. That's what I read. I said, "Oh, okay, all right." So, and then watching it back, and I see everything. I'm like, "All right, now I see where he was definitely going with that." I get the sexual undertone under it. We're definitely stealing balls, the banana, and this, but I just don't know where these people get this from. these ideas of like, oh my God, sexualizing of teenagers and all this and whatever the brown pants.
Like, what was that guy doing when he was thinking all this?
I don't have a freaking clue. When we were, let me just say this, people. When we were teenagers, a lot of us was fucking, if we could, because as long as we were getting it.
We were definitely trying to fuck.
Yeah,
sure.
we were all trying to fuck.
If we wasn't fucking, we was trying to fuck.
We saw TDs. We did that.
There's movies about teenagers trying to fuck.
We can move on now.
I mean, I don't know how Japanese school districts are, so.
Yeah, I whatever. If you're going to Japanese school, let us know. You guys are there trying to fuck, right? I know, that's a stupid ass question. Whatever this stupid shit is. Either way. But that's what Dan I wanted to get, and I never get the contrast where people were saying shit about that, but they didn't say, but I don't hear anything about this with High School DxD. But whatever. Either way. To digress. A little bit, you said that, you said something about Attack on Titan.
Yep.
You know, did you saw the whole thing about the new movie Requiem?
Is that like the final season? Like,
it's a fan-made.
It's a fan-made thing. Apparently, it's been approved somehow, but it's about a alternative ending.
Timeline.
Alternative ending. Like some dude just created the animation himself, or
Yeah.
It's a whole studio.
oh wow, okay.
It's a whole, but it's an independent studio, and they're
They're like
producing it.
professional guys, but they just are
Gotcha.
independent.
Yeah. So
in this one, does Mikasa actually tell her feelings for Eren, and the whole thing changed, or?
what I've seen is it's mainly they're probably gonna change a lot to do with the rumbling. I don't know if the rumbling's gonna happen or if it's not gonna happen. We just have to see when it happens.
Yeah, we're gonna cover it and get back to you guys and tell us, give you guys a review on it. But
Exactly. When it comes out, stuff like that. Is it coming out? It's most likely going to be on a website that you probably have to pay to see it. So.
yeah, YouTube.
And these like anime, like this is like gonna be a future anime. Demon Slayer started this, but it's like having like the new arcs on movies and all that. Just Crunchyroll subscription won't go through. It's like you gotta get in theaters and pay for it.
Not a fan of that. That the last seasons are going to be 3 fucking movies.
Yeah, I don't like that Solo Leveling is still now on Crunchyroll, the movie. I still don't like that.
Because they're just holding out on that shit, but it's whatever. So, your thoughts on Attack on Titan? You said it's one of your favorites anime. You didn't have it in one of your top 5 a while ago.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
I forgot about it. So which one would you replace? Because you had Dragon Ball Z, Code Geass, Death Note,
Demon Slayer,
Demon Slayer,
and Blue Lock.
and then Blue Lock.
So which one would you take out?
Oh, I'd have to take out Blue Lock in this case then.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I put Attack on Titan second, right before Death Note.
Yeah. Attack on Titan has grown on me. The ending, because a lot of people hated the ending, but it's grown on me.
Dude, the ending's crazy and all. It's like we talk about like Squid Games, how you like see like some good characters die. Dude, we had good characters die in Attack on Titan, like people we liked.
Yeah, this is true. Sasha.
People
Yeah.
really like.
I cried.
Listen,
I cried
they've
when
been
Sasha died.
like the start of Attack on Titan. They've been getting rid of people who really like. It's almost like the main character died in the first season. Well,
So we thought.
So we thought. I remember the first time I saw it, I'm like, who the fuck is the main character then?
Bro, when I tell you, bro,
What the fuck?
that was one of the anime I discovered by accident, was Attack on Titan.
Really?
This is back in 2013. I was randomly, after jerking off, I was like, I need to watch some anime. While I was looking for watching some anime, I see some like, the Colossal Titan. It's looking over, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, "Whatever." There's like 3 episodes up or something like that. So I was like, let me just watch it. And the moment that Eren died, I thought he died. I was like on the edge of my seat. I was like, "What the is going on here? Where's the story? This story cannot be about Armin."
Could you imagine if the story was about
Shift
Armin?
to
I
Armin.
mean, Eren did say at the beginning that Armin's gonna save the world.
They did say that.
Yep.
He did say that.
And he did.
And he did. Well, not really.
Yo,
Based on the ending.
Watching
Armin couldn't stop
let me
him
just say,
doing the
watching
rumble.
Attack on Titan. If I didn't read the manga, I swear to God, I would have thought him and Eren was gonna kiss. Like at the end, like the way, like I swear to God, bro, they were gonna kiss. Like I'm like, what is this? Is a bit like, what is going on here, man? You gonna throw yourself at him, like just how it's going. I get it, in that type of joke. There's a lot of people who does not like Armin at all, and they thought like the colossal Titan was waste on him.
Why do they hate Armin? He pretty much got beat up a lot of times and all.
I think that's why they hate him for that reason.
I think people hate Armin because his character growth didn't get big enough to stop Eren from doing the rumbling at the end.
Wait, what? His character growth was amamazing. The way he defeated the Colossal Titan with Eren.
I think the
But he
thing, what
couldn't
people
stop
wanted
Eren.
was for him, his character growth was for him to be like stronger in like physically, not only mentally or whatever.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
the dude's kind of a pacifist if you think about it.
Right.
He is.
Right.
Yeah, it's like he didn't even like doing the Colossal Titan thing,
Right. He felt bad.
when he went to, what was it, Adeline, or?
Yeah, he felt bad at the end.
Yo,
Yeah.
talking about size of fucking life, Attack on Titan, apart from the naked Titans running around, that shit was a lot of realistic shit with human emotions and how we would react to shit and how stuff would happen.
They talk about mental health with Reiner and all that.
Yeah.
Same with Levi when he's like discovering Eren betrayed him. He like honestly had like a crazy mental phase. Like,
Yeah.
PTSD.
Yeah,
Them,
exactly.
yeah. Them going around each other, almost ready to fight between Eren and Mystica saving Armin and Levi saving his captain. Because they kind of like betrayed. Like Levi was like pissed about, and like just the way they did it is. It's realistic to how we would react individually as
Oh yeah,
humans
you
to a certain
want
situation.
to save the person you care of.
Yeah, everyone had their individual of who they cared about the most, and Levi didn't give a fuck about Armin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true. How did you feel about the ending of Us?
Honestly, I loved it though, dude. It's like honestly they go big philosophy on life and all that. It's like even if you like what's called spoiler alert, even if you like end the war and all that. That doesn't mean like war will ever go away. War will still come at another time.
War is within humanity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That it's like the hatred is cycle and all that.
Yeah.
It's 100%, man. I don't know.
I wonder if like that anime had like greed in the show, would people be like a lot chiller then and be less war?
No.
They showed how much war kept happening, even after the rumble and everything, all of that we did. But I guess, Eren's ultimate goal was like it wasn't for the world. It was just for his people, friends, and just like all the people who lived where he's from. Like that was Eren's ultimate thing.
I mean, most of them turn into douchebags and that shit doesn't come out where their place come from.
Yeah, 100%. It's a fascinating show.
Yeah, I think Eren, looking back at it now, and I've had multiple conversations, I feel like Eren was just trying to give his friends some sort of peace at the end.
Oh yeah, it's like he did it all for them and all.
So they could grow old at least. Not everybody on the island, because eventually, you saw the ending of the anime. They eventually attacked the island again. But I think he wanted his friends to have some sort of peace.
I think
that was worth it to him.
I think that's what I would.
I mean, they definitely got the quiet. He killed like 85% of the people in the world.
Right.
That's what I would go watch a movie about.
What do you mean?
Like what happened after the rumble?
Oh,
and
yeah.
Like that's what I want.
How many years later do you want to see? Like 100 years later, 200 years later?
Actually, I want to see right
5 years
after.
later. Oh, okay.
No,
right
it's like right near the end. They go back home. And
When
try
they
to,
go
like,
back
talk with
home and
them.
try, I want to see how they went through
How
all that.
everybody
Reiner
went
went
through it.
back.
Oh, yeah, that's
Reiner
true.
hasn't been there for a long.
That's a good point.
Representing his
Oh,
nation.
yeah, watch it. He just came back so you can see his story again.
Yeah. It's like, have you ever watched the anime Frieren?
Anime fair? Nah.
Frieren?
Frieren. I said Frieren. Why did I say Frieren?
I thought you said like fairy or something.
Sorry. Frieren. Have you watched Frieren?
Nah.
Check it out.
Nah.
So Frieren is
You don't like
basic-
Frieren.
You like
like
Frieren.
Frieren.
Frieren is basically what happened after you defeated
beat the Demon Lord.
the Demon Lord, or you've defeated, like you've completed your mission.
Right.
What are you
And
doing?
you're like, what's next?
What's next?
Yeah.
And she showed that, and because she's an elf, she lives
Forever.
She lives forever. She lives way longer, and so everybody died, and she's still there. And people are going, these legendary heroes, and she's still there, alive, and she's one of these legendary
She
heroes.
outlives everyone, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would like to see that with Attack on Titan, just to see what's happening, what's gonna happen.
Right after. That's what I'm
right after.
Right
What's
after.
the world like? The fact that like 85% of the population's gone.
Yep, how they dealing with this? Are they, how is Reiner dealing with going back there, and all of them, and dealing with Armin, and
I mean, Aaron did save Reiner's life. It's like because he would have died within that year and all because of time power.
Yep, I want to see how Levi's
wait a minute.
surviving without like a lot of his limbs and
I have
shit.
a question. I want to. Wait. So wait. Are you saying that if you lose your Titan powers, you get the rest of your life back?
That's what happened with Reiner. Yeah, he like only lasts a certain amount of time with the Titan inside of you. So the fact that like
a short lifespan.
Yeah,
but if
exactly.
you get your, if
You
the
know, I
powers
wonder.
transfer-
Let's say if like you didn't hand off the power to anybody, and he's let the years like go by. Where does that power go to?
And
I don't know. I think they kind of tried to explain that. It's not. It's your mirror that chooses someone next. Then.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I thought you live for a very long. If you don't have it, you just live for a very long time. Because those Titans that are out in the wild are out. A lot of them.
They've been Titans for a long time.
They've been alive for like 500
Yeah, but they're
years
not
or
Titans.
so.
But they're not Titans in the way that the Titans transform.
Oh, got you. Like if
Yeah.
a human and you transform.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
the
not
human
Transformers.
part of you dies over time.
Yeah.
Like
Got
over time
you.
limit.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as well if you get killed by like not eaten, but just killed and all that. Where does Titan power go to?
Right.
Like people be wondering, yo, where's the Titan power? I want to scoop that.
I think they said something about you. Tell us if we're wrong, guys. I think your mirror can choose people
Okay.
to bestow the power upon. Because that's where, because your mirror becomes like a god, essentially, by the end of the
essentially,
anime.
yep.
I just don't get. Your mirror stories just make no sense to me. That shit.
Why? It doesn't make sense. Let's
She
talk
was a
about it.
servant. The king hated her. He grew her. Then he saw she have a power. He got her pregnant. He used her all the time, and she still still worked for him.
And yet she had the power to beat his ass.
That's what I'm saying. And like, how good is this king's dick? Or like, what master manipulator? Like,
No, she has Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, because she lived this life as a slave.
She knows
had
nothing outside of being his servant.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me to think. But yeah, man, I guess.
I mean, they show at the end her biggest regret was like saving her life for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wished he let the king die and live with the children and all.
Yep.
Nothing that. I don't
But
know.
if she didn't save his life, if she didn't save his life, then we wouldn't have the show,
Exactly. If she was not abused, we would not have this great show to watch.
Yeah.
So thank you, Amir, for your sacrifice.
So Attack on Titan similar to Danada in that case. Then, if we didn't have the abusement, then we wouldn't have the rest of the series and all.
There's a theory out there that Eren knew what he was going to become when he was a little boy. Like as soon as he got his Titan powers, that he knew what he. So he's basically like a villain, pretty much. He's the final villain of the show.
Honestly, that's what makes the show so great. Is like you see like the antagonist become a villain and all.
We didn't like
it initially.
No. It's not that we don't like that he became that. We didn't like the fast switch. It was confusing the way they convey it. It was a complete 180. You know what I mean?
Season
You had to
three,
wait a
Eren-
bit till they saw how we could like see in the future and all.
That's what we don't like.
We don't like
felt
that. Because season 3
felt
Eren was not season 4 Eren.
Yeah. They should have had a little bit more to
show
that.
us.
To show us that.
Yeah, show us.
Because when we started, we're like, why the fuck is Eren like this? This is not him. It's just not. It wasn't. We
But
didn't like that.
honestly, but the fact that you wait, it created a great plot twist when you saw that it was him who told his dad to kill Ymir's family and all.
Nothing is wrong with it. It just emotionally, as me watching it and it just wasn't conveying to me. And I know, like what you said, it was for the plot twist and for you to go like see like this, but it just.
Okay, we felt like Eren betrayed his character like the mangaka, made Eren betray himself because all he wanted was freedom. Remember in the first episodes, the first couple of all they always wanted was to go out and see the world. That's it. It had nothing to do with destroying everyone or killing everyone or any of that. It was all about just seeing the world.
Remember the big thing about Eren, and the problem is what a lot of people do. This is the nigga that will like sacrifice himself for everybody. Like that's what he kept doing. He would get himself killed to save someone. Nigga, like, why do you keep doing that?
Yep.
Because you're worth more than that soldier, or you're worth more than... That's what they kept saying to him, and he's like, no, he doesn't believe in that. So the complete 180 switch, which by the end came back to like a 360, but a little violently.
I mean, we talk about mental health. Like this dude went through a crazy mental health. Just seeing all that went about his father.
See, that's
and all.
what's changed about my thought about. He has been broken down by all the trauma he's been going through since he was a little boy. That's what changed him.
Exactly.
It wasn't he flipped on his character. It's just that we just saw the diminishing.
He's got like mental health issues, and essentially became like a high school shooter in a way.
Yeah.
More, high school, the world shooter. That's what
he took up to the next level.
The world shooter.
This nigga was killing everybody. Though.
Damn, that's a wild statement. But yeah.
Yeah, but
it's true.
It's a great fucking show. It's a great show. These animes, a lot of these new animes, these are already coming out. A lot of them are not trying to be as like long lasting, stay around. They're trying to finish a series and move on to something else.
Dan's gonna be like that one. It's gonna be like the long one. But like Kaiju number 8, it's like they're already like almost done with the manga.
Yeah, the manga's almost done. Yeah, it's at the end.
Same thing.
Final arc.
Problem with the studios though, they're trying to stretch this shit when it gets popular, like what they're doing with Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer manga has ended now 5 years now, right?
Was it 5 years ago it ended?
It was 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago I feel like.
It was 3 years ago when I read the lot.
Yeah, I feel like it was 3 years.
Yeah, but here's the deal though. Think about it. They had like some of the best animation out there. They put in time for their animation.
Yep.
100%. But what I'm saying is like we see that they keep stretching the anime.
Because they're money hungry.
They keep doing the movies that are exactly the anime, and then they're taking even longer to push out the animes to like put it out.
They gave us 8 episodes, which was complete bullshit.
I mean, at least they're doing better than One Punch Man.
One Punch Man? Is it One Punch Man bleeding or milking, or the manga is just taking their sweet time?
I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know. Maybe there's some disagreement. I don't know what
the fuck is going on. Is it the production company that's making the decision how long it takes for it to come out?
It has to do with that. It's probably between the creator and studios. Right. That's what I would put it at.
I mean, pretty sure the first season, if you were to watch the first season of like One Punch Man as a kid, you're probably in college at this point.
Yeah. It's been like 8 years.
Yeah. I'm hoping it comes out. So they announced that it's supposed to come out this year, but like, I feel like every year I've been seeing something that is coming out that year.
Yeah,
so
it's always coming out this year. Yeah, for sure.
Until I see a full-on trailer.
Until you see the bald man, the Cape bald man again.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm just not gonna.
You're not gonna believe it.
I'm just gonna wait on that shit. That's how I'm gonna do. Either way, it's alright. What are you watching apart from Blue Lock? What are you watching right now? Like, what is like? Do you have anything that you're watching weekly that comes out and you're watching it weekly?
Nah, kind of Blue Lock was that thing. My Hero Academia's came out. To be honest, the last season is not that good.
Really?
Dude, they're stretching the whole ending and all.
They are stretching it.
We talked about this about how they're stretching it.
Here's the thing that like.
No, but it's terrible. We said it's terrible.
No, I said about them stretching it.
It's not terrible. They're stretching it, but it's not terrible. I'll disagree with that.
No, he didn't say it's terrible. He said he doesn't like last season. Did you say terrible a while ago?
I did not say terrible. I just didn't like it.
He said he didn't like it.
Okay.
I mean, I was thinking terrible in my head.
Yeah, that's why I figured that you were trying to say. I don't think it's. I like it.
Well,
even though it's being
what I
stretched.
don't get. It's like legitimately like they lost like the major big battle, and in 2 weeks to go into another big battle. Like there's like no transition in between. Like I feel like they could have done like a whole arc on him, like not just 2-3 episodes we're covering, but like a whole arc of him recovering, learning his new powers and all that. Cause like he just learned those powers within a week.
Yeah, the anime did cut through some shit.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that could have been a whole arc, like a whole recovering stage and all.
Yeah, I don't know why they bent for that. It's slightly it's almost like they did like a One Piece route. You know how Luffy just shows up with a new power that he just learned, we don't see it.
But honestly, with the Kaido arc, they actually like gave him time, like learning that skill and all.
With Kaido's the first time. Well, the time skip for sure when he went on the island and he had to learn or whatever. But definitely after that, there was a lot of other stuff that he did that they never really like showed and how he developed in this. Kaido. You know, Luffy does adapt pretty quickly.
Yeah,
he did adapt during Katakuri.
called
Remember what
plot armor.
Raleigh said? It's like you get stronger fighting
It's
stronger
called
people.
Ex Machina.
He
That's what
learned how to like do like use his conqueror haki from fighting Kaido. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I call it.
Well, what's his name? Showed him.
Plot armor.
It's not plot armor, then it's plot armor forever because they just did it with a bunch of anime.
Kaido should have
No, it
killed
was
him.
that short old dude and all.
Kaido should have killed him. He's nowhere close to being strong as Kaido.
Kaido did kill him. Like a bunch of fucking
He didn't
times.
die.
Yeah, he did die. Then he came back.
Right. Then he came
Like
back.
Dragon Ball Z, like all of them.
I mean, do the bad guys even die in like those like in One Piece at all?
Bad
We are
guys-
still not sure if Kaido died or not. Or Big Mom.
I mean-
I don't think bad guys die. I think you're right.
I mean, that'd be kind of crazy if he's still alive. He's still a powerful dude.
Crocodile's still alive.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Yeah,
kind of
Crocodile's Crocodile's more than alive. He's out of jail right now.
Right.
I don't know that.
But that'd be crazy if Kaido's still alive, because like he's super strong. Like he can beat up a lot of people.
It's just that Luffy punched him in a volcano.
This is true.
The
Whitebeard
bottom
is-
of it?
Whitebeard's the only one that's
Big Mom is
dead.
definitely dead.
You think Big Bob is dead?
I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
Big Mom is
yeah,
dead.
yeah. What's his name? Kid is definitely a killer. He tried to kill her.
I don't think Big Mom is dead. But
I don't know. They haven't said anything. The way One Piece is, One Piece has not, like you said, I can't think of a villain that One Piece has actually
Killed and all.
they kill
That's
good
actually
people.
killed.
They kill Whitebeard. They kill that. They kill Ace. They kill good guys.
people has died, definitely.
They kill good guys all the time.
In that, but just like I don't know, I don't think it's about if the story has killed anyone. The story has killed many people. It's if Luffy or the Straw Hat, have they killed anyone? And no, I can't
I mean,
think
I'm
of anyone
shocked
that
that
they've killed.
Zoro hasn't killed anybody. He has
I feel
swords.
like Zoro has killed many people, honestly, to be honest. It's just that the major dudes that Zoro fight, they're so strong. Like, Zoro's probably disappointed. He's like, damn, I thought he died. I think that's the difference.
That's
with Zoro.
true. Yeah, you're right. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, he hasn't really killed anyone either.
Yeah, I feel like Zoro.
And yeah, his whole thing is swords.
Yeah.
100%. I'm there. Oh my God, no man. I'm there because, especially we've seen freaking what's his name. We've seen Blackbeard kill many people. We've seen, there's a lot of people. Huh?
Blackbeard kills people.
Okay.
No,
Hot
in the anime I've watched. There's anime,
Okay,
like,
hot
Blackbeard.
take. Blackbeard's like the least coolest villain out there.
I like his laugh.
I hate all the laughs in One
I mean,
Piece.
dude, the dude
I
is like.
love the
I don't know
laugh.
how you love
The
the
dude
laughs.
just-
The laughs
I
are
love
so
the laugh.
annoying.
The dude was a wimp, and he's got powerful, mean like a powerful devil.
Well,
fruit and
he
all.
was pretending.
He was killing people
pretending.
off screen.
Yeah, he was pretending to be a wimp. They knew nothing. They didn't know
No,
he was.
He is a
wimp.
wimp. What are you talking
He's
about? He is a wimp.
When
What
he
are you
like
talking about?
whatchamacallit, when he first like got his powers and all
The
that.
dark power?
He
stole that.
He was able to easily get beat up by anybody until he used his dark power and all.
He stole the dark power. He
Wait,
killed somebody for it.
wait. Who was he easily getting beat up by?
Ace
before
easily
the
beat
double?
him up before he used his
But
dark
Ace
power.
was very strong. 100%.
Okay,
Ace was
he
very
was,
strong.
he was.
And 100%. Pre-time skip, 100% Blackbeard was not.
What was
There's
that?
no way.
What was that purple magma dude and all? He easily beat the crap out of Blackbeard and all.
Oh, he's admiral
from the
level.
jail, yeah.
Yeah, but he's admiral. This dude is an admiral level. At that point, there's no way Blackbeard. Matter of fact, all of them ran. None of them could beat Magellan. Magellan
It's powerful as
is
fuck.
powerful as fuck. They can't beat neither Jimbei. None of them could beat.
By the way, Magellan should have killed Luffy also.
He did.
Once again, plot armor.
Almost killed him.
Ivanka saved him. He died. Wasn't that plot? Ivanka saved him. Shut the fuck up. Ivanka saved him. Ivanka saved him. All right.
Ex
Her
Machina.
wonderful transgender saved him.
Plot armor.
All right.
Ex
She
Machina.
plumped some
Yeah.
transgender juice in him.
Yep.
So Luffy's
Plot
transgender.
armor.
Yep.
Ex Machina.
And took a lot of his life.
She pumped the plot armor
Like
into his veins.
20% of his life
She pumped-
probably more than that.
Yeah,
I'm probably
she
fucking up.
pumped
But
him
she
with-
took a lot of his
that
life
ex-
She
force.
pumped
That
him.
explains why he looks like he hasn't aged at all. He missed the time skip.
She's pumped him with Ex Machina. That's how she kept him alive.
And shut the fuck up. All right, so he's alive. He survived
Magellan
Magellan.
should have killed him.
Magellan basically did kill him. All right. What we love is this, bro. What I love with One Piece is that no matter what the case of Luffy is always, nothing has ever been easy for him. As much as whatever the thing has never been easy. None of his fights with any like main antagonist has ever been easy. And they've showed his weakness, they've showed his stuff, and how what Oda show is that Luffy develops in a fight.
No, he does.
What
he does.
Oda
That's
does,
what I love.
What Oda does is make sure that no matter what, Luffy wins the fight.
I mean, that's how you do it a lot.
Yeah,
That's
doesn't
why
matter,
we watch
it. Doesn't
it.
make sense.
That's
It
why we
doesn't
watch
make
it. Why
sense.
the fuck would he not?
Yeah, don't get angry.
I'd be
Don't
pissed
get
if he
angry.
doesn't.
Don't get angry.
I'd
It's
be
true.
pissed if he doesn't win the
The
fight.
armor-
I would stop watching.
Luffy's power is plot armor. That's Luffy's ultimate ability. It's not the stretch.
Then you would
His power, his gummy.
It's not the gummo. It's not.
Then you would
It's
definitely
plot
like
armor.
Blue Lock though. That's how
his
the main
devil
character
fruit.
is. He gets
Plot armor.
stronger through each like tough like challenge playing soccer.
Nah.
Luffy's devil fruit is plot armor. That's what it is.
No,
It's always
it's
been
fucking
that.
not.
He has the
No,
most
it's not.
powerful devil fruit
No,
that's
it's not.
ever existed. It's called
Luffy's
plot armor.
power. We went over this. Luffy's a fighting genius. All right. He's a fighting genius, and he has a super high intellect when it comes to fighting. And when he's fighting, he develops. He becomes stronger, and his fighting instinct is incredible. That's what he is.
Yeah, it's called
He
plot
puts
armor.
everything in his fighting.
Yeah.
All
I mean,
right. It's just like Goku.
Like I said,
Just like Goku.
The plot
Goku
fruit.
loves
it's
fighting
called the
stronger
plot
people.
fruit.
You know
is
what?
he
No, plot. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
plot
Okay, at
fruit.
the beginning of the anime
Plot
though,
armor.
it's like they showed like at the beginning they showed Luffy strong.
Fuck out of here.
Then the next arc they showed Luffy's like not the strongest because like he's rubber and some people are magma, ice, smoke. But then once he got his awakening, we realized, wow, this dude has the most powerful like devil fruit out there.
Well, once
what-
again, plot armor right,
What-
changed his devil fruit, right?
Once Luffy
It's right-
passed Logtown, Luffy kept getting his ass whooped.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Luffy
Like a lot.
went from
But
a
once he got-
paramecia, right? To now he's a zone type.
Luffy's first of all, Luffy's devil fruit has
What
never,
is his devil fruit now? What is his devil fruit now?
Oh, it's a mythical.
It's a myth.
Yeah. It's a mythical.
Plot
It's a mythical.
fruit.
It's
That's
not
what
no
it is.
plot arm
It's
fruit.
called the plot fruit. That's
yeah.
what he has.
No.
All right.
Hater.
It's not hater. It's so obvious.
I just want you to know the One Piece
The
fan base
crocodile-
is way more toxic than Blue.
You said what?
The One Piece fan base is way more
Listen,
toxic than Blue.
well, you guys
believe
gotta get
that.
introduced to me.
They've been doing it a lot longer.
Yeah, for so long.
Luffy's
I've been
ability
watching One Piece
is
since
plot
I was
armor.
12.
The plot fruit. That's what he ate.
Watching this shit.
It wasn't the gummo
No,
gummo.
no, plot, fucking on. Get the fuck out
The
of here.
plot fruit is what he ate.
No,
and that's the
Luffy's-
reason why he's
No.
able to win.
No, he
Crocodile
convinced
killed this motherfucker 3 times, and he came back every single time.
You know what I saw? You know what I saw that Luffy did one time that reminded me of Dragon Ball Z? Because I know Oda loved Dragon Ball Z. It remind me. So you know when Goku's fighting someone, right? And Goku's fighting him like bah, 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 right? And he's like, all right, you guys are strong. Maybe I can go Super Saiyan, right? And he goes Super Saiyan. And then he started whipping the guy's ass. And he like, all right. And then transform and go like, you know what? Let's go train and come back, nigga. Like the disrespect. You know what I mean? And I saw Luffy did that fight and I was like, this is not going nowhere. Like he's stronger. I've seen that happen. And I like that. I love that he do that. This is why I enjoy One Piece and I'll always watch it. Can't wait till it come back April. We're gonna start wrapping this up. We like to do this right before we end. If you could, I know I asked you like, you know, the dirt, the diamond in the what do you
Rough?
call it?
Yeah,
The rough
what
type
is
of
your
anime.
recommendation?
What is your recommendation you recommend to our fan base to watch like an anime?
Recommend to watch like right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't talked about it, but definitely Blue Lock and all that. That would give you a different perspective on life. That's why I like some animes like Attack on Titan and all, and whatchamacallit, like Death Note. It gives you a different perspective on life.
Let me tell you what you should watch. And I recommend that you should definitely watch if you're watching. Free Rent. Watch that.
I don't know. I like that. Just like the fact it's like, okay, you complete your whole mission throughout the whole anime. It's the post life.
Yeah.
And like you see what the
Watch
world's
it, man.
like and all.
Definitely, man. Guys, let the audience know where to find you and all
where
your
they
social
find
media and everything.
Yep, you can find me on AvasiBoy25 on Instagram.
All right, that's all. And He does a lot of comedy all over the city. So if you're from Boston, go check him out. He's a really funny guy. And man's gonna be doing a lot of show with us. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Please follow us on all our social media. Anime Minority Report on Instagram, Anime Minority Report on Facebook, Anime Minority Report on YouTube, J Eared on Instagram. Guerby?